I guess I should probably do that too. Okay, oh my gosh, it's okay, 6:59. This is it. Hi, this is Kristen. Happily ever after. Hi, okay. So, it is 6:11, and my interview is at 7. And like they say that they can call like 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after your scheduled time. So I'm just getting ready super early. I mean, I've been getting ready for this all day. I've literally been on my mind all day. I'm extremely nervous. I have like a bunch of notes in front of me on my laptop. I'm an over preparer, so I definitely have a lot of notes. I have my favorite pair of ears on. My sister made them for me. Reminds me of Fantasmic, and Fantasmic is amazing. I love that show. My favorite. I've been actually listening to the Fantasmic soundtrack like all day. I've been going like da 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 da. I've been annoying my roommate like all day, but you know she has to deal with me, so oh well. Yeah, I am just very, very, very nervous. I'm honestly really. I think the thing I'm most nervous about is the fact that I'm going to be saying and like a lot, and definitely. Those 3 words, I don't know why, but I say them so often. I think it's just a SoCal thing. Like I'm from Southern California, born and raised. Definitely like and way too much. I have my Spirit jersey on. Spirit jerseys are life. Love Spirit jerseys. I have like 6 of them. I know this is really cliche, but the rose gold one is my favorite. So yeah, definitely have my favorite Spirit jersey on. Yeah, so now it's just time to wait. Oh, today is Tuesday, March 6th. Look, me and Jesse McCartney. Ah, I love him. So cute. Yeah, basically what my goal is to definitely try to turn the conversation into character attendant, because that is my #1 top role, and I really would love to get character attendant. I'm scared I'm gonna talk too much, honestly. I talk so much, and I know that sometimes I can get carried away and talk way too much. So I'm scared I'm just gonna ramble on and not be able to stop. I can go hours and hours just talking about Disney. So hopefully, like, the interviewer understands that I'm really passionate about this. Oh, I forgot I even wrote this. I wrote down at the bottom, tips for interview. Show passion and dedication for love of Disney, and how I have been researched this for a long time. I have been, since middle school. Apply the Disney magic to all the experiences I do currently. Stress that you want to work at the theme park. Yes, that is definitely a thing. Well, most of the roles that I put all have to do with the theme park. Unless like quick service. I think quick service you might be put in a hotel. I really don't want to be put in a hotel. I mean, I guess I will take anything, but I would definitely want to work in the theme parks. So I really need to stress that. My second role would definitely be attractions. I think attractions definitely goes well with my major. So if they ask me about like my major, attractions definitely goes well with that. My third, I know on my application itself I put vacation planner, but now thinking about it, I think I want to do Photopass more than vacation planner. I would rather like be in the parks and really interact with different types of guests, not just like adults that were like buying the tickets. I really want to interact with kids. Just breathe, Kristen. Breathe. You can do this. You love Disney. Disney loves you. It will all be okay. Currently just listening to Happily Ever After to calm my nerves down. I literally feel like I'm gonna cry right now. Like a dream that we're meant to follow, setting out for no tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new day. so scared. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. And the more I'm like, my heart. I've never had anything in my life that was like this important to me. This is the real deal. This determines a lot of things. What do I want to listen to? I'll listen to Fantasmic. That's Fantasmic. Is Fantasmic Disneyland. Fantasmic 2.0. I just posted on the Facebook page. I have my PI in 30 minutes. I'm so nervous. Any last minute advice? Let's see what they say. Honestly, this Facebook group is what has been keeping me calm, but also very anxious at the same time. Because everybody's super, super sweet on this Facebook group. I really want to be friends with like everybody. Someone commented, be yourself, which is a very, which is honestly really great advice, because you really do want to be yourself. You don't want to sell anybody else to the company. Like, be yourself, honestly. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? I really hope I get a good interviewer. Okay, no. You don't need to call me right now. Hello? I'm telling you, when that phone call came up, my heart stopped. And it wasn't even them. It is 6:45. So they could call. It's happening. I'm gonna do it on my headphones, because I think it sounds better. Should I do headphones? Should I do speakerphone? Why is this such a hard decision? I don't know what to do. Do I do headphones? Why is this the hard decision in my life right now? Headphones, no headphones, headphones. I think headphones are better. Yeah, I'll do headphones. So yes, I will be doing the interview with headphones, because I think I'll be able to hear them more clearly, and also I'm low-key scared that if I have my phone up to my thing, I'm just gonna hit the end button with my cheek. That I overthink everything. I'm sorry. Just gonna pray a little bit right beforehand. Whew. I think one of the things I really have to do is make sure that I don't end a topic with so yeah, like, yeah, so yeah, basically, yeah. SoCal. This is how SoCal people talk. It is now 6:57. Did I even eat? Oh yeah, I ate tacos. I'm like, my stomach just growled, and I was like, wait, did I even eat food today? I did. I'm okay. Should I practice how I'm gonna say hi? Hi, this is Kristen. Honestly, like, I've never really answered the phone like that. I've always just said hi, but I've watched a lot of interviews and they always say hi, this is blank their name, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I should probably do that too. Okay, oh my gosh, it's, okay, 6:59. This is it. Hi, this is Kristen. Hi, Casey, I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Yes, absolutely, it's perfect. Okay, awesome, thank you. Yes, that is correct. No, I am not. That is correct. Yes, I have looked over them. No, I have no tattoos, and I just have the regular piercings in my ear. Yes, I do. Yes, it is. Yes, I have. My freshman year, I lived with two other roommates in the same room, and then we were also in a suite, which was with 10 different girls. We all shared like a common like living room and a bathroom area. And then right now, currently, I'm in a apartment with one roommate. Yes. So me and my roommates have always really we've gotten along pretty well. Um, I'm very lucky to be actually my roommate is now like one of my best friends. So we haven't really had that many conflicts. I think like the worst thing would be like one of us is trying to study in the room and the other one was being kind of loud listening to music. And definitely the most important thing was to just communicate with each other and respectfully tell the other person if they could keep it down that they were trying to study. And we've always been able to compromise and really look out for each other in every situation. Yes, so I grew up in Anaheim actually, so Disneyland is my home park. I have been going to Disneyland ever since I remember. I've been an annual pass holder pretty much my whole life. And I remember actually in middle school, my neighbor for the first time, he's actually an Imagineer at Disneyland. So he actually told me about the Disney College program. I remember hearing it about from him for the first time in middle school, and immediately I knew that this was a program that I wanted to do. Obviously, the only problem was that I was still in middle school. I wasn't in college at the time. Ever since middle school, I've definitely been researching about the program, watching a bunch of YouTube videos and everything. And now that I'm in college, I definitely would love to be a part of it. And I honestly like my career goal is to work for the Disney company in long term. So definitely the college program is definitely just the first step in that process. And I would just love to get my foot in the door of the company and learn more about the company that I love and hopefully have a future career in. Yes, so my major is actually cognitive science, as you said, and I'm specializing in human computer interaction, and then I'm also minoring in computer science. So I'm basically really interested in the idea of like technology and artificial intelligence and virtual reality. And I remember last year was the first time that I was able to actually go to Disney World for the first time. And I remember um, writing the flight of passage. That was absolutely incredible. And I think attractions is definitely would help me a lot with my career goals. I writing Flight of Passage, that's the reason that I want to work for Disney. I just love how that ride is able to encompass everything about the technology that the future holds, plus also the magic that that Disney values. Just putting it all together, I would love to really be able to work with Disney on that and just yeah, work on the advancements of the technology in the company and specifically attractions. I think would definitely help me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was actually one of the first weeks that I was working at Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts was my first job I ever had, actually, and I actually worked for a store that opened and it was brand new back home, and so it was very hectic the first few weeks trying to really understand what was happening and everything. And I remember there was this one guest who ordered a donut, and I was in charge of like giving the giving the customer the donut, putting it in a bag, and giving it to them. And I remember, um, uh, like the donuts, a lot of times that the frosting is very sticky and it tends to stick to the bag. So this customer ordered a maple bar, and I put it in the bag. And with the bars, you have to hand them to them like horizontally so that the frosting doesn't stick to the top of the bag. So I handed it to the customer like that. However, when he grabbed it, he flipped the bag so that the frosting kind of like got ruined, and he opened it up and he got really mad at me for giving it to him like that. And I apologized for it, and I told him that and yeah, I apologized, and I gave him a brand new donut, and I put it in a box this time, so to make sure that it didn't happen again. So I just definitely just the most important part is to make sure that the customer is happy and leaves with a positive experience. Yes, definitely. I'm very used to that, and I love being busy. I definitely find myself bored in some situations when I'm not busy, so I would love to be in a fast paced environment. Yeah, with Chipotle, I think that the main difference, honestly, was were the coworkers. And Dunkin' Donuts, a lot of the coworkers were the same age as me. They were high school, like young college students, and so I really fit in with them. And at Chipotle, a lot of them were actually older than me. They were like post college, or even or like just like at the end of their college career, and it was a different environment, and sometimes it would be harder to relate to the coworkers, but honestly, like after a while, like I became friends with them, and it was a great experience. They're both completely different, but they're both great experiences. Safety. So um, as you might have heard, Chipotle did have like kind of like a food health issue um, a couple like last year. So definitely, my managers made sure that we would always wash our hands frequently. We had to wash our hands every like 15 minutes, change our gloves frequently, and so definitely ensuring that the safety of the food and the guests um, is really the priority for the company. Yeah. Oh, definitely the opening day of Dunkin' Donuts. That was crazy. We even had like a news crew from, I think it was like ABC 7. They came out and they like it was interviewing the manager of the store because Dunkin' Donuts isn't really popular out here on the West Coast. So it was definitely one of the first Dunkin' Donuts in the over here on the West Coast. So on the opening day, oh my gosh, it probably was like hundreds of customers, and definitely the main goal really was to just stay calm and focused, and really take one customer at a time, and not and really focus on the customer that you're working on, you're helping, and really make sure that they leave with a positive experience, and then also really communicating effectively with your coworkers, because there was like a drive through, and then there was also like the front counter. So I would often switch off between the two. So definitely just making sure you communicate effectively with your coworkers, and make sure everybody knows what their job is. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My jobs have always really been inside. However, my whole life I played softball actually. So I've spent hours and hours outside just standing on the field or like running around. So I'm definitely used to both inside and outdoors. Yeah. Yes, I am definitely comfortable with that. I had to do that many times at Dunkin' Donuts and Chipotle. Yeah, I definitely am comfortable speaking in front of large crowds. I'm a very talkative person, and I love interacting with people. So I would love to just get to know all the guests, and really make them a magical experience for each and every one. Like just being a guest, my whole life, at Disneyland, I know every single time I walk into the park, I have a magical experience, and every single cast member contributes to that. And I just really want to be on the other side. I want to help create the magic for the guests for once, and I would just love to be able to do that. Yeah, I would definitely first of all tell the parent that it is for safety reasons that the child cannot ride the ride. Um, and then I would, if the child was upset, I would definitely tell the child of all the other rides that they could ride, like the other ride in Pandora, the river journey one. They could ride that one, or they can ride all the other attractions in the park. I can just list off so many to them, and then just really get them excited about all the other rides that they can ride. And then do tell them that they can come back in a year and ride it when they are taller. Yeah, I definitely will. I know that the character attendants are the first step to seeing the characters. So I know that waiting in line, like the character attendant is the first person that the child will be able to see. And I know that the character attendant is still part of the story. They have to be able to really like know the story of the character that they're about to see. So I would definitely just get the child excited about it and really calm them down, and just make sure that they know that like it's just start telling them the story and really get them excited about, like, if it was Elsa, if they were going to see Elsa, I would ask them like, oh, like I would ask them like, oh, what their favorite character from Frozen was, or I would tell them about Olaf, like, oh, you should go check out Olaf too, like maybe he wants to maybe you could like build another snowman with them or something like that. Like I definitely would calm down the child by just telling different stories, making them laugh, making them feel comfortable with the situation. Yes, my family does own a DSLR camera. I don't take that many pictures with it, but I do have experience with it. I do know how to use it, and I honestly like I've had the Photopass. I use it at Disneyland. It's included in my pass, and I probably have taken like I've had like hundreds and hundreds of pictures on there. So I definitely love the Photopass. I love everything about it, and I just love honestly like as a if I was a Photopass photographer, I would love to just take. Honestly, I think that the most magical pictures are the candid ones. So I think that being able um, to really create these magical pictures and memories for the families are really important because, like, um, these pictures will last forever, and just families think like it's really important for the photographer to give the families these memories that they can have. So I would love to be able to create these magical memories for the families. Yes, I can definitely handle that. Yes, I am. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Yes, I actually do have a couple of questions. I was wondering that because I'm really interested in like technology and like stuff like that, are there any opportunities to meet up and network with people hiring the company, like say like Imagineers and stuff like that during the program? Awesome. That sounds great. Um, I was also wondering, do you have any advice that you would give someone like going through the program, like how to get the most out of the experience? Yeah, definitely. Okay, awesome. That sounds great. Thank you so much. Yes, that is all. You too. Thank you so much, Casey. Bye bye. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it went really well. We talked about like everything that I wanted to. I think she really understood that I really wanted to help create the magic of Disney. I'm sorry. I'm just like, how long was it? It was 22 minutes. That's okay. That's I think that's a good amount of time. Um, I didn't want like really fast interview. I was scared that it was gonna be like 10 minutes. I didn't want it that fast. I'm really glad it was 22 minutes. I think that's really good time. She was so nice. Casey, thank you so much. That was if you're watching this, like you were so nice. Like I love that was so good. It was so good. Whew. Um I so it looks like she definitely understood that attractions is what I'm interested in. Um oh man, I didn't really express how much I wanted to work in the theme parks. But I think she understood that with all the different stories that I told. Um, Gosh, I think I said and like too much. I don't know. I'm gonna watch this back and see. Whew, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Now time to wait. I'm excited. I'm happy. Okay. Bye.